This is the wonderful city of Delhi, the capital of India, a population of about 11 million people, in the city confines itself, with some wonderful sights, including the Indira Gandhi Stadium, which includes the KG Jadhav Indoor Hall in this sprawling complex. It's the host venue for the HSBC BWF India Open 2024. This is a Super 750 event, and lots of players aiming for this trophy for the World Tour Finals. Coming out here is Tanvi Reddy Andluri, a junior player, #1 in the under-17 women's singles, and already achieving quite a lot at junior level. Keep an eye out for her in the future. I'm sure this trophy is one she'd love to grab in the future. Now we are into the second round of action here on court 1. These are the matches on offer for you today. We start with women's singles, and it is Tai Tzu Ying versus Supanida Katethong. The 4th seed from Chinese Taipei will be the big favourite there. Into the mixed doubles, a Malaysian pairing of Cheng Tang-Che and To Wei. They were here as well yesterday, and they're playing the Thai 6 seeds, Dechapon Puaburanakro and Sapsiri Taratanachai. Into the third match of the day, women's singles, the world #1, the top seed, Ansa Young, who was probably not at her best yesterday. She's taking on Bei Wen Zhang of the United States. She had a fantastic 2023. Into the men's singles, Liu Chuk-yu of Hong Kong, China, is playing the world champion, the 7th seed from Thailand, Kunlavut Vititsan. And in our 5th match in mixed doubles, it's Matthias Turi and Amelie Mølund of Denmark, taking on the 2nd seeds from Japan, Yuta Watanabe and Alisa Higashino. A little bit later on, of course, we've got lots of big names involved. You've got Akane Yamaguchi there, Shu Yuqi, who did really well to get to the final of the Malaysia Open last week, Li Yang and Wang Qilin, Olympic medalists, and then, of course, one to get the local fans excited, Ranki Reddy and Shetty. Complete action here on court 1. So this is the draw in the women's singles, and the winner of the match coming up here on court 1 will play either Gregoria Mariska Tunjung or Yo Jiamian. That match will be played on court 2.
1. Women's singles, Tai Tzu Ying, Chinese Taipei.
So we have our first player out here, Tai Tzu Ying, who's immensely popular. Fantastic player, such fun watching her in action. She's announced, of course, that this will be her final year and will retire at the end of it, which will certainly make badminton a poorer sport for it. Such a fantastic stroke player, natural talent.
Supanida Katethong, Thailand.
Following her is Supanida Katethong from Thailand. There should be one to maybe create an upset or two. Let's see. But yeah, she certainly will have her work cut out for her. There's no doubt about it. Supanida. Look at that. Here. That's why 5-0 in Tai Tzu's favour. They last met just a short while ago at the China Masters.
During the toss, what do you choose?
And she won that extremely comfortably.
Okay.
So let's tell you a little bit more about these two players. Tai Tzu Ying is 29 years of age now, 163 centimeters tall. World number 3. Of course, she was a former world number 1. She has a record for the longest time at world number 1. 214 weeks she spent there before Akane Yamaguchi took that away from her. And she is Olympic Games silver medalist at the Tokyo Olympics, silver at the World Championships in 2021, a bronze in 2022, a former Asian Games champions in 2018, and of course, 3-time Asian champion, including the current one. Gao Fangjie, she won pretty comfortably. And on the World Tour, she has won 16 titles, including the World Tour finals just last month. Also won the home tournament, the Taipei Open. Also 12 titles on the Super Series level. Supanida Katethong is 26 years of age, 163 centimeters tall, from the capital Bangkok. It's not far away from her best ranking, which was achieved just a couple months ago. And has won a SEA Games gold medal last year. Beat Go Jinwei pretty comfortably and has a title to her name. Also beat Gao Fangjie in the final of the US Open last year. She's actually a runner-up here at the India Open in 2022, where she lost to her compatriot Busanan Ongbangrupan.
Ready to play.
Meanwhile, at the India Open, she has only ever got to the quarter-final. That was in 2016. Zhu Gengang of China is our umpire. Anand Joshi of India, our service judge. So Tai Tzu Ying will come into this as the overwhelming favourite. Got to the final last week of the Malaysia Open and lost to An Se Young. So form is good, head-to-head is excellent. Only once has she been taken to 3 games. That was the quarterfinals of the French Open. Ladies and gentlemen,
on my right, Tai Tzu Ying, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Supanida Katethong, Thailand. Supanida Katethong to serve. Level. Play.
The left-hander Supanida gets us going.
Oh!
Not the best shot.
1 love.
To get us off the mark. From Tai Tzu Ying. Just out.
2 love.
Well, we talked about the slower conditions here and the potential for longer matches, longer rallies. It's a decent start here from Supanida. Very decent start indeed.
3 love.
Let's welcome the technical officials for 3.
Yeah, 4 of the 5 matches that they have played against each other happened last year. Quarterfinals of the Taipei Open, which Tai Tzu Ying, of course, went on to win. Then the Arctic Open in November, then the week after the French Open, and then in, October those were, and then in November, the China Masters, as I mentioned.
Service over.
Her first point there. Tai Tzu
1,
Ying.
3.
Might have just been veering out, not taking a chance there. Supanida.
Two, three.
Yeah, surprising when you look at Tai Tzu Ying's record. She hasn't played it all that often. 2 first-round exits. 2014 and 2012, and then a quarter-final in 2016. Of course, this has now become a Super 750, so it's mandatory for players like her to be here.
Three all.
And that bright start and lead has gone now for Supanida. Tai Tzu Ying last year, 63 matches, 48 wins. A decent record. 5% win rate last year, but maybe not quite the height of the powers. Yeah, right into the body of Supanida. Difficult for her.
4-3.
In terms of second round matches for Tai Tzu Ying last year, she won all 15 of them. This is where she is expected to coast through.
Five, three.
And in terms of in her career, now surging in front. It's 5 points on the trot here for Tai Tzu Ying. Again, another body shot.
6-3.
148 times in the second round she's won, a whopping 122 of them. The last one she lost was at the Singapore Open in 2022. That was actually a walkover, so in terms of an actual loss, it was against Sayaka Takahashi in the second round of the German Open in March of 2022, so almost 2 years ago.
Seven, three.
This is a really good spell now for Tai Tzu Ying up against a player like Supanida, whose record in the second round is not quite as impressive as her opponents last year on the World Tour. Played 14 second round matches, won 9 of them. Her last defeat was, guess who? Against Tai Tzu Ying in the second round of the Arctic Open. And that day, Tai Tzu Ying won 21-19, 21-16. And she's really having a spectacular run of points here, 8 in a row. Make that 9. Brilliant.
9-3.
All the more impressive given that Supanida had a bit of a dream start. 3 in a row, very quick points. Yeah, a bit more aggressive,
Service over.
quick to the net. That's a bit better
4-9.
from Supanida. Finally breaks that run. 8 points. Yeah, she had to go very, very quick to that. Giving Tai Tzu perhaps a little taste of her own medicine body shot there. Now, in her career, Supanida in the second round again, that might have just gone out. Just out. There's just a hint, perhaps yesterday we were speculating on maybe
9.
just a little bit of drift on this side, on this near side, going towards Supanida.
Service over, 10-5.
In her career, Supanida's played 46 second round matches and won 21 of them, lost 23, so she's actually lost more than she's won. Yeah, just too far away.
11-5.
Easy one
interval.
for Tai Tzu Ying, and she goes into the interval comfortable, 11-5 up in this first game.
Because she's faster than you, she knows what to hit. So if you can be patient, over, just simply keep over first, don't think too much. Then she wanna do it. If you confident, attack her. Everything down, she attack her, all control her. Just make sure extra ready, you have to be faster, more proactive, okay, man? Good try, turn on, but one not enough. 2, 3, 4 times in the row, you have to keep trying. I want a more long nail, keep stay, keep fire, okay, man?
Code
Ready,
1,
more fast.
20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
So
11-5. Play. Service over.
yeah, so
6,
look, the
11.
reset here is important for Supanida. She's got to really just try and halt the progress here of Tai Tzu Ying. Maybe be just a bit more aggressive. Oh, right in the corner. This is the thing with Tai Tzu Ying.
Service over.
She
12,
looks to play
6.
these impossible shots. She kind of works the percentages. Doesn't do it the easy way. I mean, that is precision. Not quite that one.
Service over.
Talked a little bit
7,
about the drift that
12.
might just carry the shuttle beyond the line. That is, again, very good. Just
Service over.
over the net.
13-7.
It's domination at the moment from Tai Tzu Ying. Sends her opponent the wrong way. A little hold on that one.
14-7.
Very, very good right now from her. Over the years in the second round of World Tour tournaments, she has played a tie player 22 times. She's won 20 of those. That's better, that's more like it from Supanida.
Service
when
over.
she is
8,
trying to be
14.
proactive, trying to take it to her opponent. That's when she's garnering these points. Nice for her to get a winner as well. Yeah, was quick onto that one, wasn't she? Yeah, Tai Tzu Ying, the 2 losses she's had against Thai players was Busanan, Indonesia Open 2014, and Pontiff 2011 at the Thai Open.
9, 14.
Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, that's standing and delivering
Service
there
over.
from Tai Tzu Ying.
15-9.
So her record against Thai players in the second round is absolutely spectacular, Tai Tzu Ying. Overall, she's played Thai players 88 times and won 64 of those.
Service over.
Nicely done again
10-15.
from Supanida. Her last loss against a Thai player was actually against Pornpawi Chochuwong in the Arctic Open last year. Tai Tzu Ying lost in the quarterfinals. Straight games. It was a tight match, that one. Just reacting a little better now, Supanida.
Service over. 16-10.
Again, just that slice on it, no chance
17-10.
for Supanida. The lead is 7 now. That's going to be dispatched.
18-10.
Biggest lead now. We've had 8 points. Oh, has that gone long? It has. It's going to be
Supanida
challenged here by
Katethong,
Supanida,
challenge
but I think
called
she
out.
is not going to get that. Well, that is disappointing. It was one to be put away, wasn't it? Yeah, it's way, way out, that one. I think it was hopeful at best.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 19-10. Play.
Not too far away from wrapping up this first game. Tai Tzu Ying. Oh, right
Service
at the top
over.
of the tape.
11-19.
Tai Tzu Ying, a popular player. I saw a couple of placards amongst the fans. Early morning crowd will get busier, but there is one up there from a fan. That, there you go. She has got her admirers. There's no doubt about it. Around the world. Yeah, this is what they've just got to be a little aware of on this
19.
closer end to us. A slight drift with the number of shots going just a tad long. But we've talked about it yesterday as well. It's not particularly noticeable. It's not that drifty in here. There are no air conditioning units, thankfully. And that's why she's got her admirers
20.
with shots like
Game
that
point
from Tai Tzu Ying.
12.
Such delicate shots like that. Soft, soft hands to play this. And
Game.
again, look at that.
First
Took the
game
weight
won by
right off
Tai
it.
Tzu Ying.
And it's
21,
a fantastic
12.
way to round off what has been a one-sided first game. Tai Tzu Ying, after a bright start from Supanida, who took the first 3 points, Tai Tzu Ying never looked back after that, and she wins it 21-12 in just 12 minutes. 17 minutes rather.
Have a try, huh? You have to more ready fast. One long cross, so she already know next one. She push her. She's faster than you. Always remember. The way now you have to do ready more fast if you can chance attack. But you have to make sure 1, 2 not finish. Always be ready for next hunt for nation. Okay, my. The serve, long serve, okay, but she always down or clear fast punch back. So watch first. Don't move before. Huh? Don't give a simple point. I want long lane, long point next time. Huh? Under pressure now.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, you may have caught Kim Ji-hyun there, the coach for Supanida. She looks a bit exasperated, to be honest, and just trying to impress upon a charge. What she needs to try and do to overcome an impressive Tai Tzu Ying. It's a tall order in itself.
Second game.
Tai is just looking
level.
Very, very dangerous at the moment. Let's see if that has any impact here. Oh. That's a sublime shot at the net. Just 3 in a row she's played on the net. Just look at the angle. The angle on that is so acute. Again, just taking the weight off it. The pace of the shuttle on that shot. When she's in this kind of form, it's irresistible from Tai Tzu Ying. The slice.
3 love.
I mean, if you're a badminton fan, this is just such a treat to watch stuff like this. Now just watch how she executes this. Well, that's good. That's good work from Supanida.
Service over.
We constantly say that when you're the lower ranked player, you have to work outside of your comfort zone. You cannot be just doing what you normally do. You have to be very proactive. That's a rare wayward shot, the way she is playing at the moment, Tai Tzu Ying. deliberate, masterful strokes from her.
Service
And,
over.
I think I've mentioned
4,
it earlier
2.
that we are going to be poorer for it when Tai Tzu Ying does leave the world stage.
Four,
Just too good.
5, 2.
Yeah, dragging opponent to the net and then going wide of her. Difficult.
Service over. 3, 5.
Now, what she's just got to be aware of here, Supanida, that she cannot allow Tai to just start running away with it. That gap cannot be more than 3 or 4 points max. Otherwise it starts to get very, very difficult. Yeah, that might just have been creeping out. Oh, that's brilliant. That is the kind of thing she needs to do,
4,
Supanida.
5.
We've only seen it in fits and spurts. Got to be brave, got to play those sort of shots. This is where she sort of needs to be, around this, right on the tail, not necessarily taking the lead. Not enough height on that.
Service over. 6, 4.
I think I heard something there with the racket with Supanida, and she was changing hers. Kim Jae-hyun there looking, she knows it's a big, big task. Again, that's just going to be put away by Tai Tzu Ying. Someone of her ability
7,
will
4.
do it. With ease. Now, 3 points we talked about. This is about as far as Supanida should let it be. Disappointing on the serve there for Tai.
Service over. 5, 7.
Again,
Service
she's just
over.
took the pace right
8,
off the shuttle.
5.
The disguise on it. Supanida is just hanging back, expecting something else. It just doesn't get there. Not enough time. Not quick enough. Yeah, I think those facial expressions from the coach saying it all. Now we are
9,
into 4
5.
point territory here for Tai Tzu Ying. Now, it was 11-5 in the last interval. Are we looking at something similar here? Good reactions. That's great. Just couldn't get the contact she
10,
wanted.
5.
Supanida. way out. And we are into the interval
11-5
here of the second game
interval.
with deja vu, because it's the same sort of lead that Tai Tzu Ying enjoyed in the second game, where she went on to cruise it in the first game, I should say. And she's very comfortable here. 11-5 in game 2.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach.
Supanida has played
11,
Chinese
5.
Taipei players 14 times, won 7, lost 7. 5
Play.
of those 7 have been against Tai Tzu Ying. In the second round of tournaments, it's slightly better for her in that she's won 3 out of 5.
12-5.
But go look at her record against top 5 players. She has never beaten one in 11 attempts. It's a big ask.
Thirteen, 5.
In fact, the only time she's taken a game in 11 matches against a top 5 player was against actually Tai Tzu Ying. And that was in her last match against a top 5 player. That was in the French Open quarterfinals. Well, these are little crumbs of comfort for her, as she now is staring at
14,
a
5.
9-point lead. That one is out, no challenge.
Service over.
Not quite clear.
6-14. Service over. 56.
Yeah, that's the point. She can't really make much headway here. Supanida unable to put on a run of points. Tai Tzu Ying's record against players
16,
outside
6.
the top 10. Remember, Supanida is a 16th in the world, is very, very impressive. 329 wins and just 66 losses. As I mentioned, the last loss against someone outside the top 15, that should be in
Tai
actually.
Tzu
but
Ying
Tai Tzu's
challenges
challenging it.
court in.
Was against Saina Kawakami. Again, that was a walkover, so in actual terms of a score. She lost to Carolina Marin in the semi-finals of the French Open in 2019. She was 17th in the world then. Marin coming back from injury. That's why the ranking was so low. Yeah, I thought that was it, and it is indeed.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over.
I don't think she's going to be too fussed about that.
7-16. Play.
too much power on that.
Service over.
It's a whopping 10-point lead, isn't
17-7.
it?
Katethong.
Yeah, so Marin was the, and that's, you know, when we look at that, obviously that's not her real ranking. So if we just scout that, she also lost to Marin when she was 24th in the world. That was part of that comeback as well. When a couple of weeks before beating her at the French Open, Marin beat her at the final of the China Open.
Service over.
So if we
8-17.
take Marin out of it, she lost to someone called Tai Tzu Ying in the Sudirman Cup in 2019. It's not on the World Tour. So
9-17.
here we go. You have to go all the way back to the Japan Open in 2018. She lost to Chen Xiaoxin in straight games. She was world number 1. She lost to world number 33. So the last time she lost a match to someone
Service over.
outside the world top 15,
18-9.
who was not Carolina Marin. It's from 2018.
19-9.
And she's about to wrap this one up. That's being challenged.
Challenge? Sorry.
I think that could
Tai Tzu Ying
well be
challenges
out again.
called
I don't think
out.
she's really going to care. I think that's going to be just about out. There it is. Pretty out, actually, that one. No challenges left.
Challenge unsuccessful.
She's about to
No
win this
challenges remaining. Service over. 10-19. Play.
Well, it's the last
Service
thing you need
over.
off a serve
20.
to
Match point.
make
10.
errors like that, and it's now a huge 10 match points for Tai Tzu Ying.
Service over.
Nicely done there from
11, 20.
Supanida, but it's all coming a little too late. It's a nice shot from her at the net. She's got her opponent moving around a lot here. Tai Tzu Ying, and that
Game.
is wonderful stuff from her. She's really put on the exhibition for us at times. It's been brilliant from Tai Tzu Ying. Just too good for Supanida. That's now all 6 matches against the tie that she has won.
Match won by Tai Tzu Ying. 21-12, 21-11.
And in terms of aggregate number of points, 23 scored by Supanida. Only once has she scored less than that, 22. That was the quarterfinals of the Taipei Open. So this has been a really big win for Tai Tzu Ying against Supanida. Her second biggest win ever against this opponent. She was far too good today, and showing just why she is still very much loved. Tai Tzu Ying of Chinese Taipei, the 4th seed, beats Thailand's Supanida Katethong 21-12, 21-11, and it's taken her just about 34 minutes to do so. So that was a pretty quick match then, 35 minutes, Tai Tzu Ying. And now we're moving to mixed doubles here. Chung Tang Chia and Toi Wei of Malaysia up against Thailand's 6th seeds Dechapon Plav Ranakro and Sapsiri Taratanachai. So looking at the bracket here, and the